Hey everybody, Jay here. Myself and Homestead Jim are here working on our Bobcat CT2535. We are doing the 50-hour service. This is part 3. We're doing the hydrostatic fluid and filters. So on this machine, it has 2 filters and 2 drains on it. So we'll go ahead and show you what to do and process. This is just a guide. Please follow your service manual and not liable for any damage. This is merely just a guide. We are going by our owner's manual and advice from Bobcat themselves, who we called prior, just to make sure we were doing everything correctly. So let's go ahead and show you guys and get set up. All right, so first thing you want to do here, this is the fill for the hydrostatic oil here. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this out. As you can see, Dad was just buzzing around with it, so it's full, but it's warm. We're gonna leave that out so it can vent. We have 2 drains on this. This machine is equipped with a mid-PTO, so as you can see, we didn't have the right socket, so we're gonna have to use good old-fashioned, the Cobalt adjustable wrench for that. We have 1 drain there, and then I'll show you. We have 1 drain there. This machine is equipped with a mid-PTO, and then we have that second drain there where that orange bolt is. So we're gonna go ahead and start, drain that bolt first. Get as much fluid as we can out of that lower portion there, because we have 6 gallons that's going to come out, so we're going to have to do some shuffling here because our pans are only a couple gallon capacity, so it'll be interesting nonetheless. So let's go ahead and get you guys situated and set up. We'll crack that bolt first and all hell is going to break loose, so let's have some fun. Okay, so this drain bolt here is a 14 millimeter, if y'all were wondering. Okay, so we cracked loose our bolt here, 14 millimeter. That wasn't that tight, just for the record here. So let's go ahead and open the floodgates.
Get ready to pop it back in it.
Yep.
This is gonna lubricate.
This thing's making oil. All right, so we got, what'd you say that's about, probably 5 gallons?
That's 4.
About 4 gallons in our bucket here. Still dripping, significantly obviously slowed down here. We're gonna go ahead next and pop off that rear drain there.
Some airflow.
Just to, yeah, get the lowest point. This, yeah, back there is actually the low point. So there's probably another gallon or so will come out.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I can see from here. The one we just took out is a little bit higher.
Right, so then let's put this white pan back there and do them both.
Yeah. We'll do that big nut next. See if, take our bolt rounder off here and see if I can get a better.
Yeah, you don't wanna, if that's tight, you don't want to round it off.
No, of course not.
So you're gonna push it down towards the pan.
Yeah. Making sure that's tight. Oh, that wasn't bad at all.
Okay, maybe you just got my pan tight.
Oh well.
Watch out how far it's gonna spring out at you.
Yeah.
That one's actually lower than the front one?
Yeah. Huh. Doesn't look it till I got on, till I stood on the side. It's a big nut. We'll have to get a socket for that. Yeah. Oh yeah. That thing's making oil. That's filling up quick. Shit, we gotta get. All right, so those 2 are still draining. This mid one here is just weeping. That back one's dripping a little bit. So while we're here, we're gonna turn this a bit. We're gonna crack off our filter here. This is a hydrostatic filter. So this way.
Yeah, pull up. Pull up. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure. Just getting my bearings right. Ugh. It's a big ass filter.
Is there is it leaking at all?
No, that's mostly all of the fluid.
Oh really? Yeah. So put the other one in right there?
Yeah, I want to compare, just make sure. Here's our second filter here on the other side. If I didn't mention, this is a hydrostatic machine.
Pull your pan.
It's still weeping over there, so. This is hydraulic oil.
Same shit.
Same shit, yeah.
Same fucking one. There's probably some Quarts.
So I just want to share with you folks at home here. There's two filters, like I listed in the beginning. The one on the driver's side door, the one we just took off by the foot peg, is this here. And what, can you read that number, Dad? That's a Baldwin BT9382. And then where's the other one? This filter here, Baldwin BT8488. That's the hydrostatic filter, and this other one here is the transmission filter. So you have two filters on this machine here that both filter out the hydraulic oil. So just want to make sure you guys don't mix up and make this mistake.
There's different gasket patterns.
You can see here there's different gasket patterns here too. The one we took off here, you can see has a smaller gasket here, and the one on this side, which is already in the bin. Dad, you want to grab that for the folks at home? Yeah, careful. This is apple to apple, so you just be careful. You don't want to make that same mistake. Yeah, perfect. Okay, just wanted to point that out. Okay, so hand me this is the hydrostatic filter, BT8488 going in on this side. You lube that gasket. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Go ahead and
just hand tight and a little crank.
Yeah. Nice and shiny.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty much hand tight. We're not gonna overdo it. That's good. Yep, perfect. We are on the left side of the tractor. This is considered obviously the transmission filter. The one we just did over there is the hydrostatic filter. Again, this is Baldwin BT9382, and we are on the driver's side. This is the transmission filter. The other side is the hydrostatic. Nope. Hang on. Match upside down here. Just a little bit more. All set. Okay. Good to roll. All right, folks, so we're gonna put our mid drain plug back in. We have our two filters back on.
Socket should automatically be set.
Yep. I'll put that back on. Our O-ring was still there on the housing, so that was good.
Remember, it wasn't that tight.
Yeah, that's good right there. Hand me that rag real quick, just to wipe the housing, so we could tell if it's weeping. Shouldn't though.
How's that drive shaft? Can you give that a wipe at all, or spray, or?
If anything, you want that oiled.
Yeah, I know, but then
that runs your blower, snow blower.
Oh yeah, but I don't want all the.
I know. I'm just saying.
Sand and shit getting all over it.
I don't know if I have a can of degreaser, but I'll have to look. I don't think so. So that's good and tight. Let's go ahead and put the big nut back on, and then we'll be filling it with juice. All right, folks. Hopefully not too dizzy here. But can you give me a? Oh, never mind, Dad.
Hello?
Put our nut back on. Big giant nut here. I'll have to get a socket for that. All right, so we got the mid drain in. This is the main drain, if you will, or vice versa, and we got two brand new filters in, so it's just about time for some new juice. Only the finest tools here. This wasn't that tight, so it's only a rubber gasket there. I'm happy with that. All right, let's put some juice in it. Folks, so we got the funnel in. We have our two filters in. Look who came to help. Say hi, buddy. You want to go see the deer? Oh, we gotta wait, pal. The deer aren't back yet. They're on vacation. All right, folks, so like I said, we have our funnel in. Hey, Daddy's on the phone. We're gonna go see the deer tomorrow, pal. I'll take you. I'll take you to see the deer tomorrow, I promise. Okay? Let Daddy finish up here with Papa. All right, folks, and excuse the interruption, but we're going to pour some folks, oil. So this is what we're using. This is the Triax Premium Agro blah, 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 synthetic blend, hydraulic and transmission fluid. This is what I have in my Kubota BX. This seems fine. This was recommended to use on this machine. And yeah, no problems there. So let's go ahead and put the 6.3 gallons in, and then we will go from there. So we'll see you guys in a hot minute.
That's 57. It's further up. It's beyond. It's between 20 and 22 because we get off at 57. You want to? Oh, that's red.
All right, folks. Yeah. Here we're running out of battery and running out of life here. So we have the 6 gallons of the hydrostatic put in. Yeah. So it says go ahead and just start it and then run the hydraulics. So Dad's gonna go ahead and start it.
Exciting and natural.
Hopefully all goes well. So we're just going to let it do its thing for a second, and then we'll start operating the hydraulics. We're just going to make sure that none of our filters are leaking here. Huh? Going. You got the mid running?
Let's back up. Yeah.
I think we see him all right. Yeah. Let's give it a shot, see if it moves. Sounds good to me, folks. Well, folks, I think that's just about all the time we have today. Thank you for watching this 3-part series here. We just finished the hydrostatic fluid in the Bobcat CT 2535. So we're gonna, when Dad gets back from his joyride here, we're just gonna double check all of our fluids. We're gonna check from the rear dipstick there where we filled it. We put 6 gallons in, it calls for 6.3, so we'll add a little bit, but we just wanted to purge all that air out and whatnot. So sounds like it's fine, all the remotes are working, the mid PTO is working fine, so I think we did a good job. Brand new filters on each side, no issues. So yeah, just last thing, just always check your fluids before you run your machine. Pull your rear dipstick out, your engine oil, check all that good stuff. Doesn't hurt to check your front axle oil too. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think. Like I always say, we will see you guys out in the woods.